Hello guys, hello YouTube. So today I will talk about only one sector or one commodity. But before I do, again, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. If you find, the stuff that I'm saying useful. You can find more obviously on X here or YouTube, but also on the Substack. That's where most of the stuff is put out. So, what am I talking about? I'm actually talking about the TTF1, and that is the Dutch natural gas chart. So, this won't be a long video, but I'm just going to say that we could potentially be at a point where we're going to break a, a somewhat decent trend line here going back 2 years' time. So, let's do a little bit of history here. You can see this long-term trend line here. We tested it, we came back, we rallied heavily, tons of volatility, and then ultimately breaking down there. Game over when we broke basically below 100, and we have been in a somewhat of a bear market ever since. You can actually see here we came all the way down. Perfect retest of that 6-year trend line. We had a rally, a little bit of a rising formation there. We came down, we tested again, plus double bottom. As you can see here, plus a double bottom right there. Really good. And, oh, excuse me. Did that just, 1 second here, guys, gonna fix that. So we had that little double bottom here with the midpoint, perfect synergy, between basically in the middle there. You have almost perfect time in between and almost a perfect double bottom. Actually, it is a perfect more or less. And you can see here ever since we've been in this kind of a rising channel here. You can just see the ping pong in between. Beautiful. All the way down here again. And also note, we are having some very bullish structures, in that blue channel. So, but the main takeaway right now, what I'm seeing is we have this 2-year trend line where we have touched 3 times already. And we usually, again, I say usually because, again, it's not set in stone, break on the fourth. And I want to go down to the 2 hourly. So we are looking a little bit more short term here, but we are having, I need to adjust the trend line a bit here so it fits with the 2-year time frame. For some reason, it gets very skewed, when you do that, when you do this. So right here, there it is. So what's happening? I'm sorry for this, by the way. So there it is, perfectly aligned. So that is the third touch. That is the bull flag after that touch coming down. Beautiful. We are breaking into a wedge pattern. And you can see compared to the last time, the rejection here is actually quite mild. No, big, coming down here. This right here is the bullish case for TTF, the Dutch natural gas. Basically breaking this wedge pattern, getting into, let's call it just for safety, 41, means, in my opinion, that we are breaking out of that trend line, meaning we should look upwards a lot more compared to down. And we do have 1 point here as resistance. That's the midpoint of the double bottom. But also here, you could argue that, again, we are, when and if we break that, you're triggering a move to 140. Again, this is not tomorrow, because until that can happen, we need to break this blue channel here to the upside at some point in time. So it's funny how it moves around, changing time frames. It's very weird. So you can see here, in my opinion, a break of roughly 41, maybe a tad lower, will send us to the upper blue here at roughly 50. So at that point in time, we are talking 25% for that move alone. But overall, I think the downtrend here is broken, and we are potentially, again, going to rally here, maybe stop a bit, and then we can actually go. So when that breaks, all of a sudden you have potentially some measured moves, and that should give you like 140. So I think the very early initial break on the Dutch natural gas could happen above 41. And if that's the case, if we want to break here on the fourth attempt, again, that is quite textbook. that means that again, I'm looking for only bullish setups, for the stocks and the commodity itself. So there is that. That's the view that I have currently on the nat gas. Will it break? Obviously, we have to wait and see. If we don't break, then again, we're going down to the lower side of the blue here, and then potentially we can break down. But again, it could also be you attack and then you go on the fifth. But anyway, we're getting some decision here done very, very shortly. Bollinger Band somewhat squeezed, and the momentum is good. We have all the moving averages below. So I favor this pop here. Basically, I will say tomorrow or Wednesday. We should see that move tomorrow or at the absolute latest Wednesday. So that is all that I have for you. Again, a commodity that is not talked about that much, but I think could change here very shortly. Have a great day, guys. As always, it's been a pleasure. So see ya.